show you how to make 3 ingredients ice cream. Mango ice cream with some yogurt and honey, literally 3 ingredients. They taste incredible and they are very healthy without ice cream machine. That's the best part. Okay, to make a mango ice cream, well, of course we'll need some mangoes. So we'll need some frozen mangoes, around 300 grams. There are a few things you need to know about the mangoes. So first thing, the mangoes has to be proper ripe. More ripe, more sweet, and you really want that sweetness. So what you have to do is, you of course can buy mangoes from the shop, frozen one, in cubes like this, no problem. However, you do not know how sweet they are, how ripe they were before they froze them. You can get a mixture of them, ripe one and not ripe one, or cut in pieces and sold, but the problem is you won't get that nice ice cream from it. So what we have to do, what I recommend, is just buy some mangoes, make sure they're proper ripe before you cut them in cubes and freeze them, and you know that your ice cream will be nice and sweet, naturally sweet from your mangoes. So that's the first thing you need to be aware of. The second thing is, what I done is I froze my mangoes, very ripe mangoes as you can see here, and froze them in a glass container. That's a big mistake, a big no-no. So what you have to do is freeze them in plastic bag instead, like this, or you can freeze it in one with the zip on the top. Why? Because it will be easy to get it out. Frozen mangoes, those froze like a stone, and good luck to me to get it out. You're only gonna be using your mangoes and taking them out of the freezer just before you're gonna make your ice cream. So don't take them out and don't leave them outside for a while before you make your ice cream. You want it to have this frozen texture like this. So that's another thing to be aware of before you make your ice cream. Okay, I'm getting somewhere. Another thing you have to remember is make sure you cut your mangoes in a small square cubes, because once you freeze your mangoes and you're gonna try to blend it, if you're gonna be trying to be clever and cut them in a big pieces because you can't be bothered, then your mixer gonna struggle to blend it. So small pieces are easier to blend. And remember, we're going to be adding the thick yogurt as well, so it's not going to be easy to blend, and especially when you're not using an ice cream machine, you need to make sure that you follow those steps properly. Okay, we've got our 300 grams of frozen mango sliced in cubes, as you can see in here. So that's the first main ingredient, and they have to be right. Second ingredient, that will be a yogurt. The best yogurt for our ice cream will be Greek full-fat yogurt. If you don't have it, Greek full-fat yogurt, I would recommend, I'll be using today a coconut one. It's also natural coconut yogurt. I've got 2 different types, so up to you. This one is Greek coconut one, and this one is coconut as well one. The main thing about the yogurt, it has to be nice and thick consistency like this. So Greek yogurts are the best for an ice cream. It has to be creamy, thick, nice and creamy, to give that nice creamy texture to our ice cream. And coconut, to be honest with you, coconut nicely goes with mangoes, so it will give that coconut mango flavor. However, if you're using a Greek natural yogurt, that will be completely fine, probably the most recommended one, just because it is neutral, doesn't have any flavor, and you will have that mango ice cream flavor. So it's up to you. Any would be fine as long as it's full fat and it has this nice creamy consistency. We'll need around 123 milliliters of natural Greek yogurt or natural coconut yogurt. The coconut yogurt is the one I'm using. And this is our second ingredient. Okay, let's move on to our last ingredient, and that would be either something natural to sweeten our ice cream with. Okay, to sweeten our ice cream, we'll be using something natural, either honey or Canadian maple syrup. We will be using Canadian maple syrup today. It's nice consistency, of course, liquid, and we're gonna put it in here to measure. The tip for you guys is to put some coconut oil all around it, so it won't stick to it. It will be easy to come out. I'm gonna be using a coconut oil today, so as I'm using coconut yogurt, you won't even taste the difference, because coconut goes nicely with the mangoes anyway, so That will be completely fine. Around 60 milliliters. Either you can use, of course, natural honey, or you can use that. I'm gonna measure 60 milliliters of maple syrup to give us that nice sweetness. What should do? It's gonna be delicious. Okay, that's all we need is 3 ingredients, literally 3 ingredients to make a homemade ice cream. We've got our frozen mangoes, natural yogurt, and we've got our syrup, but you can use honey, of course. And the last thing I want to mention is you can cut the taste in here with a bit of juice of lime. If you're making your ice cream for kids, I would say leave the lime out. If you like the Thai nice taste, definitely recommend to squish a bit of lime juice to our ice cream. It will make even another level. It will be another level of ice cream. It will be delicious. And delicious flavor. Okay, we always gonna start with our yogurt first, because if you're gonna add your mangoes and it's frozen mangoes, your mixer might not be so happy with it, so it might get stuck, really stuck. So definitely we're gonna start always with some yogurt first on a base, and then followed by mango and some honey or maple syrup. We're gonna start always with a yogurt. We're throwing it to our mixer with a spoon. I do have a Kenwood mixer in here, but definitely recommend some really good mixer, because we're not using a ice cream machine. You do need a good quality mixer to be able to mix everything well. And we're gonna use it, I got only 2 options, so always make sure you're on the highest one setting to be able to blend everything well. I'm only using Kenwood mixer in here today, but if Vitamix is watching me, I'm not sure if you heard about Vitamix mixer, I'm sure you did. If Vitamix watching me, please sponsor me and send me Vitamix mixer. It's an expensive one, but worth the money. If someone's got a Vitamix mixer, let me know in the comments below. But it's probably the best mixer. If you don't have a you know, ice cream machine, Vitamix will do the trick, because it's one of the best for sure. Okay, let's get started. We have our yogurt on the bottom of the mixer. Now we're gonna add our mangoes, honey or maple syrup, and a bit squeeze. Okay, I don't have the best mixer, as you can see, so I have used half of the mango on the yogurt, and then I'm gonna add more mangoes as I go to make sure it's okay and coping. It can happen that your mixer is not coping, so I've got a second here. I've got NutriBullet in here for shakes, and I'm gonna use that instead. So this is a little disaster. This looks like, unfortunately, not mixing much. So we've got our mango. We're gonna add some honey now, or maple syrup. More liquid is better, especially for NutriBullet, because as you've seen, my Kenwood is not doing well. And some lime juice straight away, because we need as much liquid as possible. NutriBullet has worked a treat. Okay, we have mixed our ice cream in a NutriBullet, and that's how they look, nice and smooth. Cassie's gonna try if it's nice. Okay, Cassie? Cassie powinna.
Very good.
Even with lime, Cassie likes it a lot. Very sweet, natural, healthy ice cream. We're gonna now take it out and freeze for 1 hour. The best container for ice cream will be a metal one, so make sure you take all the ice cream and put them in a metal container, and then freeze them for exactly 1 hour. It's gonna have the best consistency, and the scoop will be nice and smooth, easy to. Okay, now we're gonna freeze our ice cream for about 1 hour, and I'll show you how they're gonna look when they're taken out. Next time I'm probably gonna make a double portion, so it's like a full container. Definitely. They taste incredible, I have to say. Even with that lime juice, you can't even taste lime juice, but the taste is like incredible, better than any ice cream you'll have in shop ice cream. I'll show you how they look after 1 hour in the freezer. They're frozen now, and we're gonna scoop them out. We can easily scoop them out because it's not too hard. So this is ice cream without ice cream machine. Wow. Będę tego używać.